Hey everybody, I'm Saul, the host of the License to Print Money Show powered by Spreadshop. The goal of the show, for as long as they let me do it, is to show creative people how to make money from their own creative lives. I gotta ask, have you subscribed yet? Have you smashed that bell? All those things that you're supposed to say? Well, you should, because every Tuesday we are going to cover ways to generate income from your own brand and creativity. We're going to cover everything from growing audiences, the nuances of each platform, launching a podcast, and
a podcast is kind of like it's like a radio show that's not on the radio.
Most importantly, the secret to selling merch. So speaking of merch, the show, of course, is sponsored by Spreadshop. I personally have had a Spreadshop for over a decade, and in my opinion, they're the very best online solution for selling all kinds of merch like clothing, bags, really all sorts of things.
It's a license to print money for everybody.
That's my personal testimonial. Now I'm going to read a proper ad read that I wrote, which is much, much shorter than the one I read in episode 1, because that one I think was 7 minutes long. So here we go. Are you a creative individual looking to turn your ideas into profit? Are you an entrepreneur searching for a seamless way to establish your own brand? Or perhaps you're part of an organization aiming to fundraise and promote your cause? Look no further than Spreadshop, the ultimate solution for creating and selling custom merchandise online. Spreadshop offers an extensive range of very high quality products.
Oh, they're top quality. It's me that's no good.
Including t-shirts, hoodies, hats, bags, etc., etc., etc. Simply upload your designs and Spreadshop takes care of all the heavy lifting. No need to worry about production, inventory, fulfillment. It's all done for you. So visit spreadshop.com today and tell them Saul sent you. That was much shorter. Today's topic, or at least I am going to cover some key mistakes people make with their YouTube videos.
Anything over 5 mistakes will be considered a failing grade.
A lot of these I've made myself in the past and may even make them again as we go along, but the goal really is to avoid them. So, as we know, running a successful YouTube channel requires dedication, strategy, and continuous improvement. There are very few overnight successes, and I see a lot of creators make mistakes that hinder their growth and impact their channel's potential. So let's stop doing these things right now because, please, we want to make some money, right?
Money. Let's talk about human beings for a minute.
So, number 1. Inconsistent uploading schedule. You want to be successful on YouTube. I assume the answer is yes, and if it is, then you have to be consistent. I've seen a lot of people start with a lot of enthusiasm but fail to maintain a regular uploading schedule. Irregular content releases can lead to a decline in viewership and subscriber engagement. Honestly, the best thing you can do is keep a schedule and never miss it. I'm not just talking about the day the show drops, like this show drops on Tuesdays.
Benjamin, what day is it?
It is Tuesday.
But you want people to know the exact time in the day the show drops so they can look forward to it. We're experimenting with a few different times with this show for the first few episodes, but once we see what clicks with people, we will keep a regular time every week, and we want people to notice if we ever miss our time.
Did I miss it? Am I late?
Number 2 is ignoring audience feedback. This show is for you and all the 30 or so people who watched last episode. Yes, 30 is not impressive. So to make it better, we'll be making an attempt to speak to some of those viewers and get feedback.
The only thing you can't do is ignore them.
When your numbers are huge, you should pay close attention to what valuable insights people will give you through comments, likes, and dislikes, because ignoring or dismissing audience feedback can really prevent you from understanding your viewers' preferences and adapting your content accordingly. Like, seriously, if everyone is telling you the same thing that they want, why wouldn't you just give it to them? Number 3, focusing solely on quantity over quality.
No one appreciates quality these days.
Remember when I said to be consistent? Well, that is still true, but while consistency is crucial, it should not come at the expense of quality. Posting too frequently with low quality content can really churn viewers and get them to unsubscribe or just forget about, ever wanting to return to your channel. Make your stuff quality and stick to it. Number 4, neglecting SEO. This is the one thing I probably don't do the best job with, but YouTube is the second largest search engine, so you need to treat it like one.
Kind of a branding thing, SEO and all that. But yes, I am a collector of incredibly rare but totally worthless collectibles.
Neglecting SEO, which is search engine optimization, can limit your channel's discoverability. So please, please, please pay attention to video titles, descriptions, tags, all that stuff. It really helps you get found by potential viewers. Number 5, overlooking the importance of thumbnails and titles.
Americans love catchy titles.
For me, thumbnails are the first thing I notice, with titles a close second. I'm sure I'm not alone with this, and whenever I click on a video, I'm heavily influenced by this stuff. I think you have to embed the title of your video and into your thumbnail. Make it a really cool visual. Invest the time to make something cool, because uncool stuff can lead to lower click-through rates. Number 6, this is my favorite, make fans.
I just wanted to let you know I'm your biggest fan.
When I consult with early stage companies, I always tell them they should know their first 100 customers by name. Same goes for your social media followers. No matter what the platform is, building a community around your channel, your brand, whatever, is essential for long-term success. Ask questions, respond to all the comments, even if they're negative. Interacting with your audience on social media and listening to their suggestions can foster a loyal and engaged community. People want to be seen, but more than that, they want to see themselves in their favorite things, and hopefully your content is going to be one of their favorite things. All right, number 7. Pushing too much monetization-focused content.
While there is a certain amount of physical attraction between us and even some residual affection primarily due to nostalgia, my one and only reason for being here is money, M-O-N-E-Y.
Assuming your content is not sitting in your car and eating food and stuff like that, I think we can all agree that eating is important and food costs money. It's natural to want to make money from your YouTube channel, but overly focusing on monetization can negatively impact your content. I already mentioned that people want to see themselves in your content. Case in point, I don't own a Porsche.
I don't think you are a Porsche customer.
But I've watched hundreds of collective hours of Porsche-related content because, to me, it's aspirational, but also it's authentic. Authenticity is important to build trust, unless you're doing comedy or parody. People want to be able to trust who they make commitments to.
Why should I trust you now?
And time is the biggest commitment you can make. Money will always come when you're delivering value. I always tell people, count dollars and not pennies.
Those pennies are costing millions.
Make great content, share it everywhere, and you will make money. But you have to remember that building a successful YouTube channel, it takes time and effort. Learning from these common mistakes and continuously improving your content and engagement with your audience can significantly increase your chances of one day having your very own burger chain like that Beast Guy, or for me, driving a Porsche. So that's it for today. Make sure you come back on Tuesday when we'll talk about how it's easier to make good money selling merch to superfans in the early days over generating ad revenue. And speaking of, merch, please support our sponsor, Spreadshop. They're really amazing. Go to spreadshop.com, tell them Saul sent you, and thanks for watching. We'll see you on Tuesday.
I hope your Porsche works out.